we've always seen you have a great balance between great scripts and commercial films also.
Right.
But do you feel that commercial filmmakers have done justice to your talent?
It's right in front of you. I don't even need to make a comment on it. I mean, you can easily find out whether they could, do justice to me or not. Find such amazing directors like Devashish or Kanu or Ram Reddy.
Yeah.
Dipesh Jain of Gali Guli. So many. Atanu Mukherjee. Yeah.
Manoj, this particular role was completely different.
This role of this film, it kept on throwing challenges only. I mean, there was not even a day or a moment where I felt that, is going to be easy. And also physically, I was struggling a little bit because of my knee and my back problem. They tried to make my life easy on the set, but what I had to do, okay? If I have to, keep hanging behind the jeep with a dummy baby who is weighing more than 8 kg or 10 kg.
6 plus.
6 plus, So it was...
But I was not trying to make your life easy. I was only trying to make your life difficult.
Hi, this is Manoj Bajpayee.
Hi, this is Devashish Makija.
And you are watching us on...
Bollywood Hungama.
And Joram is releasing on...
December 8th.
8 December, 8 December.
Hi guys, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. My name is Urmin, a film that all of us must watch क्योंकि लाइफ में हर कोई सर्वाइव तो कर ही रहा है, भाग दौड़ की ज़िंदगी है एंड ये फिल्म आपको एक बहुत अलग तरीके से लाइफ की अहमियत समझाती है, एक रिश्ता बताती है. So much we are going to talk about Joram. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? क्या मैं कह सकती हूँ जोहर जोहार से शुरुआत करते हैं. देवशीष, I am so happy that you're part of this interview and congratulations on creating this magic. It deserves all the appreciation, all the awards.
Right.
लेकिन ये सवाल मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगी that ये एक theatrical release हो रही है, क्या ये conscious effort था?
Sir, बताएंगे. It's a long journey.
Yeah.
Mostly for him.
So, after Banda's success and the way, audiences really taken an initiative in getting Banda into the theatre from OTT, that has given a lot of hope and strength and confidence to the studios.
Right.
And one day I still remember I approached Mr. Sharik Patel of Z Studio. And I said, let's look at the possibility of releasing Joram in theatre. Because I personally believe that it has everything which people would love it in a big theatre.
Right.
And everything they will expect, before coming to theatre, they will get everything. Because in the surface of it, it is a thriller. It is a surviving thriller, as you call it. And it engages you that much that you don't even blink your eye. You are completely engaged. You are watching the world, experiencing the world that you are not aware of it. Right? So Sharik and myself, we had around 4, 5, 6 meetings. Once I went to his house in town. And again, we were partying, we were getting together, but still I was talking about Joram's possibility in theatre. And he was taking his time to think about the consequences. Because as a studio head, he has to really take a big decision.
Yeah.
And one day he just said, let's go ahead, okay? But studio will make a strategy and you guys just have to follow it. Make yourself available for the promotion. And let's go ahead with all the confidence because the reviews that we've gotten all around, for 8 months it has been traveling, and the people, the audience, or whoever has seen the film in LA, in Busan, in Durban, everywhere, the people have been tweeting, writing amazing articles. And people of India, they are getting restless on social media. Kab aayegi, idhar kab leke aaoge, so all of those questions are coming up, and I'm happy that is coming on 8th December, and the way people are responding to its release on social media, I mean, he's also kind of a witness to
No,
it.
until some weeks back, it was Family Man 3, Family Man 3. Now it's Family Man 3 and Joram.
And Joram.
But do you also feel that it's a great thing that there was a gap that it's getting bridged between film festivals and commercial
Yes.
films, and a film that has been applauded at film festivals at various platforms now being open for the public. क्या आपको लगता है कि ये वजह इसलिए भी है क्योंकि the audience is now being open to every kind of cinema and scripts?
It is a lot of factors. Yes, the OTT has played a hand in it, but for the longest time, it's not that these films were two separate beasts. There were overlaps. The same Shyam Benegal who made a Bhumika made Welcome to
Welcome to
Sajjanpur.
Sajjanpur.
So there has been overlaps, but it's not been pushed out that much. I will not blame the audiences. The audiences, I think there have been enough audiences who've been ready and hungry. They've just not been fed the right diet. So I think it takes a studio with some kind of vision to see that this can be done. And the same studio that releases the Gadar 2 releases the Joram in the same year. It's a bit of a miracle for someone like me because I've never seen the insides of a theatre with a film I've made. So
I think the best kind of films are the ones that people talk about, and that's the right publicity because it's very raw, organic. This film definitely is going to go on that mark that people are going to speak about it, and that's the reason why the audience would want to go to the theatre and watch it. Manoj, I think it's like the nth number of time we always keep asking you that how do you work on your characters and what makes you say yes to a film. But I think this particular role was completely different.
Right.
Would you agree? Dasru is something that needed a particular kind of human behavior. Your body structure was different.
Right.
What were the challenges that you had to face while you were trying to get completely into the role?
I mean, this role of this film, it kept on throwing challenges only. I mean, there was not even a day or a moment where I felt that, is going to be easy. And also physically, I was struggling a little bit because of my knee and my back problem. But when job is there and the character, you are completely into the film and into the character, that time you want to push it more and more and more. They try to make my life easy on the set, but what I had to do, okay? If I have to, keep hanging behind the jeep with the dummy baby who is weighing more than 8 kg or 10 kg.
6 plus.
6 plus, So it
But
was.
I was not trying to make your life easy. I was only trying to make your life difficult.
How are you actually with kids? मतलब real life में कैसे हैं आप with
I'm
kids?
quite good.
Yeah.
I'm quite good.
बड़ी प्यारी बच्ची भी थी.
हाँ.
What a pretty face.
They have chosen the kid, and that kid was well behaved. Not
Very special.
Very special kid. Most of the time she was quiet or sleeping, or in one sequence that she was actually laughing and looking at me, and that happened near the river. So. And she acted so well and made my performance look so beautiful, So it was, the handling a baby when you are performing is very difficult. In life you can be very good in handling a baby, but in front of the camera when you have to run, you have to walk, you have to play a character, do other stuff, and still handle the baby in a certain way, that was very difficult. Because my heart used to skip a beat most of the time, because sometimes I felt that I'm not, I just forgot about the baby, and I just got so immersed into my performance that I forgot about the baby. So now I have to consciously balance both of it. It was difficult.
I'm sure that direction might have also been the same challenging, because for you to direct a baby on set and not be like every scene has to be a particular way, but the kid has
This thing can't be done by me alone. There was a whole team. There was a whole very dedicated and very cautious team at work. And also we sort of planned each scene with the baby so meticulously, because it's a 2.5, 3-month-old baby. It's a very fragile being, and she's the beating heart of the film.
Right.
The film's named after that baby. So we were very, very precious about the baby because we were also shooting in very extreme locations.
Tell us about the scene that was shot in the train. How was it? कैसा रहा आपके लिए ये?
बताइए इन लोगों ने प्रिपरेशन
No, it was a, you know, when you're in a real space and you're letting, no matter how much you plan, a real space starts dictating things to you on the day of the shoot. Some things will never be under your control.
It wasn't a standalone train. It was still moving, right?
It was a mix.
It was
So
a
there was
mix,
some
okay.
some shots that we took keeping it standing but pretending like we're moving and demystifying it. But of course some bits were moving train. So that meticulous planning is in place, but then a train is a train and it's going to surprise you. Like on the night of the shoot, and you don't get a train for very long because you're on live tracks. You get
Right.
it for certain windows of time, then the track shifts, then you wait and you get another window of time. That particular night, the railways decided to maintain the tracks that we were on, and that suddenly overlapped with our schedule. Then you're waiting, and then you're running out of time. Then the sun's going to come up in 2 hours. So all of these things are things you can't really plan for.
ये भी पूछना चाहूँगी कि you know looking at the way you all have shot the tribals, you know आदिवासियों की जिस तरीके से उनकी ज़िंदगी में आप घुसे हैं, what was the research like for this, and were you all actually shooting with real Adivasis who were okay shooting? Did they know you, Manoj ji? Were they aware of you?
No, again, it's a mix of things because it's. I don't come up with a story and then research it. I'm
Yeah.
passionate about these subjects, so I've been living them, writing about them, assimilating them for over 20 years. So all of that is there inside. But it's only when you're setting up a film, you're setting up a little world within the real world, which is borrowing from reality, but it's not entirely real. So then it's a mix of a lot of the tribals we cast there were tribals, but a lot of them were non-actors. So then you're mixing non-actors and actors, and we created a fictitious tribe that we've borrowed from 3 or 4 real tribes, but it's not a particular real tribe. So it's a mix and match of a lot of things. It's a real tribal village, but I set it up a little differently. So you're borrowing from reality, but it's not a documentary approach. So it's just a fine balancing of a lot of things to achieve what your film seeks to achieve.
Manoj ji, what about you when you were working on the character, especially the scenes that are there in the village? I'm sure कि आप भी एक बैक स्टोरी के साथ चल रहे होंगे.
नहीं बैक स्टोरी अपनी प्रिपरेशन तो होती है सारी बैक स्टोरी एंड विद what is great about him that when he gives you the script he gives you the back story also. Okay, so you're going through all of it and that job is given to you. He's not on your head to read it again and again. I'm a professional actor. I do it in my own leisure time. And the backstory, sometimes you're confused, then you go back to his backstory and try to find some more notes from there. But that's the usual thing. This is what we do almost with every film. To answer your question, whether they could recognize me, a few of them,
Yeah.
because the village used to be very far away from the city, and those people, I don't think they would come often to watch a film to Ranchi or to any small town out there. So it could show on their faces that their entertainment source is primarily not cinema. It's either TV or something else.
And that helps actually assimilate the actors into the non-actors in that space. It just starts, if I'm hoping it feels real, and I'm hoping you can't tell Manoj sir from the Adivasi next to him, is because they are not awestruck or too familiar with our world.
I have to ask you this question. We've always seen you have a great balance between great scripts and commercial films also. But do you feel that commercial filmmakers have done justice to your talent?
It's right in front of you. I don't even need to make a comment on it. I mean, you can easily find out whether they could, do justice to me or not. But I realize that it's futile to be really depending on those people to really to really recognize your worth. You should just go ahead and find your own directors.
Yeah.
So all the directors that I worked with, somewhere I started looking out for those people. And when you start looking out for them, either you are calling them or somebody else tells that person that Manoj Bajpayee is quite open to reading a script. Please give your script. Like in his case, send your script to him. He may like it. So you are actually what you are doing, that you are letting those young directors know that I'm available. Okay, you can call me. I'm accessible. The first and foremost thing that what you do for the scripts to come to you and new talents come to you is give that confidence to them through various sources that you are available and you are willing to read the script or willing to work with them. And this is exactly what I have been doing for many years.
And that is why Bhosle and Tandav also
Yeah, that
happened.
is
Yes,
that is why it
exactly,
has
yeah.
happened. And see, I've been lucky to be that way. You know, to find such amazing directors like Devashish or Kanu or Ram
Yeah.
Reddy.
Yeah.
You know, Dipesh Jain of Gali Guliyan. So many. Atanu Mukherjee. Yeah.
I'd like to end this interview with one final question. मैंने इंटरव्यू की शुरुआत में कहा था कि ज़िंदगी में हम हर किसी चीज़ से कोई ना कोई भाग ही रहा है. तो what is the one thing that you all are actually trying to run away from, Manoj ji?
What I am running away from?
कोई ऐसी आदत हो या फिर something
No, I
that
run
you've
away
been-
from glamour. Yeah, I run away from flamboyance. Yeah, I run away from these things. That's true.
Devashish?
I'm trying to run away from my inner rage. There's a lot of it, so I have to put it into my cinema. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll do to myself. So I'm
Well, I
constantly
think you're
trying.
making the most of it and you're doing a great job. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
This was a pleasure. Moreover, because I've seen the film, it feels more connected, and I'm glad that that was the format of this interview. So thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching us on Bollywood Hungama. My name is Urmin.
Hi, this is Manoj Bajpayee,
Hi, this is Devashish Makhija,
and you are watching us on,
Bollywood Hungama,
and Joram is releasing on
December 8th.
8 December, 8 December.